Well, I think this is a fascinating point. So the Bitcoin to me is interesting at multiple levels as a phenomenon. First of all, what it tells you is how speculative bubbles can be functional, right? But not to investors. Right? So people have lost a huge amount of money in Bitcoin. They will lose huge amounts of money in cryptocurrencies. But the technological innovation that's going on is hugely useful more generally. It'll probably actually benefit incumbents. So I would not be surprised if the innovation that comes from digital currencies, cryptocurrencies more broadly defined, actually goes to the Visas, the MasterCards, and the traditional banks, because they're picking up R&D for free. So it's a fascinating phenomenon in terms of what it tells you economically about the role of bubbles, but it's also a very interesting phenomenon because it tells you about risk-taking. I mean, ultimately they have intrinsic values of zero. Right? And people are willing to change their careers, they're willing to speculate. I'm sure you all know, if you go out to a group of people now where there's more than 2 or 3 people present, Bitcoin comes up and they ask all of us immediately what's happening with Bitcoin or some other cryptocurrency. So it's an absolutely fascinating phenomenon. But it tells you, to me the big issue in markets is actually we've been in denial as investors globally about how good things are. That's the reality. But what this is telling you is on the ground, people's experience of economic conditions is actually an extremely good one, and so they're willing to take a lot of risk. And that has infected parts of the stock market, obviously, but it's broadening out. And I think it's still got quite a long way to go.